The scholarship notification email arrived on a Tuesday afternoon while my daughter Maya was at volleyball practice. Full ride to Northwestern University, contingent on her final application submission by midnight Friday. For years of tuition, room, board, everything covered. For a single mother working 2 jobs, it was like watching the heavens open. Maya had worked for this since middle school. Perfect grades, captain of 3 teams, 300 hours of volunteer work at the Children's Hospital where I worked nights. She'd written 17 drafts of her essay about growing up without a father, about watching me work myself to exhaustion, about promising herself she'd earn her way to college so I could finally rest. "Mom, I'm going to submit it tonight," she said Thursday evening, laptop open on the kitchen table. "I just want to review it one more time." "The deadline's not until tomorrow night," I reminded her, stirring pasta on the stove. "You have time. Mrs. Kirsten always says submit early. What if the server crashes or something?" She was right, of course. Maya was always right about these things, careful, methodical, brilliant. I kissed the top of her head and told her I was proud of her. She blushed and kept typing. That's when my phone rang. My cousin Brianna. "Have you seen the Northwestern Scholarship site?" she asked, her voice strangely flat. "Maya's applying for it." "Why?" "So is Tyler." Tyler, her son. Star quarterback, decent grades, legacy admission practically guaranteed because Brianna's husband went to Northwestern. They lived in a house worth 3 times what I'd make in a lifetime. "That's great," I said carefully. "It's merit-based, so only 1 scholarship per family." I froze. "What?" "Read the fine print. They consider extended family in the same district as 1 family unit. Only 1 scholarship per family can be awarded." My stomach dropped. I pulled up the scholarship site on my phone, scrolling through pages of terms. There it was, buried in section 12C. To ensure equitable distribution, only 1 scholarship will be awarded per family unit, including extended family residing in the same school district. "Brianna, Tyler has." "Tyler needs this," she cut me off. "You know his father's business isn't doing well. We're barely keeping up with the mortgage. The mortgage on their 6-bedroom house. The business that still somehow funded their annual European vacations. Maya needs this too," I said quietly. "Maya's smart. She'll get other scholarships. Tyler, this is his shot." She hung up before I could respond. I stood there, sauce burning on the stove, watching Maya type with such focus, such hope. "Mom, you okay?" I forced a smile. "Perfect, baby. You submit that application." She hit submit at 8:47 p.m. The confirmation screen popped up. Application successfully received. Status under review. She took a screenshot, emailed it to herself, to me, even to her guidance counselor. Then she hugged me so tight I could barely breathe. "We did it, Mom. We actually did it." That night, I lay awake thinking about Brianna's call. By morning, I'd convinced myself it would work out. Maya's application was stronger. Her grades were better. It had to be enough. Friday at 6 p.m., 6 hours before the deadline, Maya checked her application status one more time. Her scream brought me running from the laundry room. "It's gone. Mom, it's gone." The screen showed. "No application found." "That's impossible. You submitted it. We have the confirmation." She was already pulling up her email. The confirmation was there, but when she clicked the link, it led to an error page. She logged into the portal. Under submitted applications, empty. "Maybe it's a glitch," I said, my hands shaking. "Call the admissions office." She did. They put her on hold for 20 minutes. Finally, a tired voice. "I'm showing no application under your name. The deadline is midnight tonight, so you still have time to submit." "But I already submitted. Yesterday." "I'm sorry, but there's nothing in our system. You'll need to resubmit." Maya hung up and immediately started re-entering everything. The portal wouldn't let her. Account temporarily locked. Too many access attempts. That's when my phone buzzed. A text from Brianna. "Only 1 scholarship per family. My son deserves it more." I stared at the message, understanding flooding through me cold and complete. She hadn't just threatened. She'd acted. Maya was crying now, real tears, not the careful ones she'd trained herself to hold back. 6 hours. I have 6 hours and I'm locked out. I pulled her close, feeling her shake against me. Then I whispered in her ear. "Baby, check your backup email. The one you made for college applications." She pulled back, confused. "Why?" "Just check it." With trembling fingers, she logged into the backup email she'd created specifically for college applications, the one I'd insisted on after reading about portal hacks. There it was, an email from Northwestern IT Security, sent at 2 a.m. Suspicious activity detected on your application account. Unauthorized access from IP address 192.168.1.42 resulted in deletion of submitted materials. As per our security protocol, all deleted materials have been automatically restored and flagged for review. Your original submission timestamp of 8:47 p.m. Thursday has been preserved. Additionally, this incident has been forwarded to our cybersecurity team for investigation. Maya's tears stopped. Mom, someone hacked my account? Looks like it. But who would? She stopped, her face hardening in a way I'd never seen before. Brianna. Before I could respond, my phone rang. Northwestern Admissions. Mrs. Coleman? This is Director Thompson from IT Security. We've detected a serious breach in our application system. Someone used administrator credentials to access and delete your daughter's scholarship application. Administrator credentials? Yes, ma'am. The concerning part is these credentials were obtained through unauthorized access to our staff directory. Someone impersonated a faculty member to get them. We've traced the IP address to. He paused. Do you know someone named Brianna Walsh? My cousin. Yes. The IP traces to her home address. But here's what's more interesting. This isn't her first time. We've found similar deletion patterns for 3 other scholarship applications over the past 2 years, all competitors to her son's applications. My mouth went dry. 3 others. All recovered, thankfully. Our system automatically backs up everything. But this is criminal. We're involving law enforcement and the FBI's cybercrime division. Unauthorized access to educational records is a federal offense. After I hung up, I sat with Maya as she checked her portal. Her application was there, marked with a special flag. Protected status, under administrative review. Mom, Maya said quietly. Tyler didn't know, did he? I thought about my nephew, always polite, always kind. I don't think so, baby. That night, Brianna called 17 times. I didn't answer. But I did listen to the voicemail she left at 11:43 p.m. How dare you involve the police? It was a misunderstanding. I was trying to help Tyler check his application and must have clicked the wrong thing. You're destroying our family over nothing. Tyler's future is ruined. Are you happy now? Saturday morning brought 3 police cars to Brianna's pristine suburban home. The whole neighborhood watched as they carried out computers, documents, boxes of evidence. Tyler stood in the driveway, looking lost and confused as his mother was led away in handcuffs. The investigation revealed everything. 3 years of deleted applications, forged recommendation letters for Tyler, even grade alterations in the district's system. Brianna had paid someone for administrative access, thinking she was just evening the playing field for her son. Tyler called me that evening, crying. Aunt Lisa, I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I thought I was earning everything. My grades, my recommendations, she changed them all. I know, honey. This isn't your fault. Everyone at school knows. They're saying I'm a fraud. That none of my achievements were real. My heart broke for him. Tyler was a victim too, in his own way. His mother had stolen his chance to genuinely succeed or fail on his own merits. The scholarship committee called Monday morning. Maya had won, not because she was the only candidate left, but because her application was extraordinary. They also offered Tyler something unexpected. A gap-year program with counseling support and a chance to reapply next year, on his own merits, with his real grades. We recognize he was also a victim, the director explained. Young people shouldn't pay for their parents' crimes. Brianna was charged with multiple federal crimes: wire fraud, identity theft, unauthorized access to protected educational records. She took a plea deal: 2 years in federal prison, 3 years probation, and $200,000 in restitution to the families whose children's applications she'd sabotaged. At her sentencing, she finally looked at me. I just wanted him to have what Maya has. Maya has integrity, I said. You can't steal that. The judge was less gentle. You didn't just steal scholarship opportunities. You stole your son's chance to know what he was truly capable of. You stole other children's dreams. And for what? To maintain an illusion of success that was already crumbling. Tyler moved in with his father's parents in another state, finishing high school where nobody knew his story. He wrote Maya a letter apologizing for his mother, promising to earn his own way. She wrote back, encouraging him, because that's who she raised herself to be, kind, even to those whose families had wronged her. Maya started at Northwestern that fall. Full ride, earned entirely on her own merit. During Parents' Weekend, she introduced me to her computer science professor, mentioned she was interested in cybersecurity. After what happened with my application, she explained, I want to make sure no one else goes through that. There should be better systems to protect students. The professor smiled. The IT director mentioned you might say that. There's actually an internship opening in our security department. Paid, of course. Interested? She got the internship. By sophomore year, she'd helped design a new application security system that Northwestern licensed to other universities. The girl whose application was almost stolen became the one protecting everyone else's. Brianna served 18 months. She lost her real estate license, her marriage, and her reputation. But the worst punishment, she wrote in a letter I never answered, was knowing that her son might have won that scholarship honestly if she'd just let him try. Last week, Maya graduated summa cum laude. Tyler was there. He'd earned his way to state college, became a social worker helping kids with incarcerated parents. He found his purpose in his mother's mistakes. As Maya walked across that stage, I thought about that night 4 years ago when she'd cried in my arms, thinking her dreams were deleted. I thought about how I'd whispered, check your backup email, already knowing what she'd find because I'd installed tracking software on our router after Brianna's first threatening call. Sometimes protecting your child means letting them fight their own battles. Sometimes it means making sure the battlefield is fair. And sometimes it means knowing that when someone threatens to delete your daughter's dreams, you better make damn sure you've got everything backed up. Brianna thought she was just deleting an application. She didn't realize she was uploading evidence of her own crimes, one keystroke at a time. The IT department recovered everything, including her son's chance to become the man he was meant to be, not the fraud she tried to make him. And Maya? She's working at a tech company now, designing systems that protect student data. Her bio mentions she's a full-ride scholarship recipient. What it doesn't mention is that she was almost deleted from the system entirely. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. In scholarship applications, you either submit or you don't. And thanks to that backup email and an IT department that takes cybercrime seriously, Maya's submission stood stronger than ever. Time-stamped, authenticated, and completely untouchable.